Yeah, I was thinking the other day after a lunch and learn that I put on with some friends of mine in the industry, and we were sitting around the table afterwards, kind of debriefing, if you will, and I thought about the actual cost per mile to reconstruct a roadway, and the numbers don't lie. Depending on what type of major rehab you're performing, it could be anywhere from between, say, 125K to 3, 4, 500K. In typical like milling and overlaying, depending on if you're doing some curb work, how many full depth or partial depth repairs you got to do, if you're doing inner layers in between, all that good stuff. But the reality was, it struck me, right? Because you guys have heard me talk about the analogies between preventive maintenance with our vehicles versus our roadways before. And I'm like, you know what? The cost to repair 1 mile of roadway is much as potentially a Bugatti or a Ferrari for sure. Heck, it can be as much as a Tesla Model S all decked out. You know what I mean? The bottom line is it's over six figures, folks. And if we start looking at our roadways from a position of from that mindset versus just like, oh, here's the budget again. Let me go spend the money until I run out of it. What if it was actually looking in terms of something like that type of an investment? You look at it differently. Instead of looking at 1 mile, this thin black ribbon of pavement out there, rocks and tar and glue and stripes, right? What if you look at this and approach your maintenance and repair activities from a position of Ferraris, okay? Lamborghinis. How many Lamborghini Huracans do you manage out there? You know what I mean? Because here's the reality. If you've got 100 centerline mile roadway network, think of that as having 100 bay garage full of Lamborghini Huracans. Think of it that way. What would you do to protect that investment if that was handed to you? If you stepped in to become the curator of that individual's 100 Lamborghini Huracan collection, portfolio, if you will, what would you do? I'm going to tell you what you would do, right? You're going to take care of it, provide all the preventive maintenance. You're going to take care of that thing. You're going to try to maximize the life and extend the life of those vehicles. You need to do the same for your roadway networks. Just a fun little thought today I thought I'd share with you. Again, if we shift the mindset from tar, asphalt, polymers, polymer modified, rubberized, all this stuff that we've got out there, AC content, maltines, asphaltines, limestone, gravel. I can go on and on and on. I'm sure you can too. Stop looking at it that way. Look at it differently. Shift the mindset. You're stepping in as a public works director, city engineer. You're now managing 100 Lamborghinis. What's your preventive maintenance strategy now? Probably a little bit different from that worst to first approach, I would venture to guess. If you like this episode, let me know. Share it with someone who needs to hear it. Appreciate you all. Until the next one.